Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to Simone Mind Speaks. I hope y'all having a good day or night whenever you watching this. Today we're gonna be talking about forgiveness, y'all, and I'm so excited to talk about this topic because it's just like, I don't know, like God just put it on my heart. And yeah, I ain't take no notes for this video. I really just be talking to myself, y'all, and so the things that I thought about when I was talking to myself, is there a fly? Look at how big that thing. I don't know if y'all saw that. Ew. That junk is huge, baby. Sorry y'all, if y'all see my bra strap, ignore it. I didn't put my strap as bra. Anyways, so in this video, I like to start my videos off giving like a definition depending on what I'm talking about, and then I'm gonna just break it down in my own words. And then also I'm gonna be talking about the negative things that you can feel when you don't forgive. I'm gonna be talking about what forgiveness really is, what it isn't, how to forgive, like how to go through the process of forgiving. If you're in a state of mind right now where you just don't feel like you can forgive, yeah. Before I start though, I want to say, like, off rip, forgiveness is not about other people. It is about you. It's about you. So I'm gonna go ahead and read y'all the definition that I found on the internet. It says that forgiveness is the intentional and voluntary process by which one who may initially feel victimized undergoes a change in feelings and attitude regarding a given offense and overcomes negative emotions such as resentment and a desire for vengeance. Okay, y'all, so now that I gave y'all the definition, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all my thoughts on forgiveness, how I feel that it can hinder you, and all this stuff. So I'm gonna start there first, and then I'm gonna start how to go through the process of forgiving and all of that. Okay, I said at the end of the definition, it was talking about overcoming negative emotions, and I wanted to throw one in there that wasn't in the definition, but bitterness. I wanted to add hatred in there. And then the other two that they said, resentment, vengeance, all that. So y'all, when you don't forgive people, you can harbor those emotions. And if you live your life harboring those emotions on a day-to-day basis, y'all, that's just unhealthy. Like, that's not healthy for any human being to be harboring those type of feelings. You also can be harboring pain, sadness, anger from what someone has done to you. And a lot of times people hold on to stuff from childhood. It isn't the only thing, of course, that happened to people that they have hard times forgiving. You can have a hard time forgiving someone. I'm not even gonna give no examples, y'all. Whatever you're going through, just apply this to your own situation, okay? Because either way it go, the forgiveness is about you letting go of those negative emotions, because this only going to hinder you if you walk around here like that. Some people, we all know, become narcissists that way, because if you like harbor all those emotions, and like a lot of people walk around here with their trauma on replay, like literally on replay, on repeat. So it's just like, if you constantly thinking about something like that happened to you every day, every week, and you just feel mad, you feel sad, you feel like you want revenge, you bitter, and you go and you start treating other people badly, it's just not good. Like, it's not good for you, it's not good for anybody else. And you don't have to be narcissistic to have a hard time with forgiveness. And holding those emotions does not make you a bad person, but it can, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, you gotta let go, y'all. Like, you gotta let go. Another thing I was thinking about too when I was talking to myself is that you really are living in another person's hell. I feel like when you don't forgive, because whoever treated you badly because they treated you badly. And for whatever reasons, they might act the way they act and be the way they are, which 9 times out of 10 has to do with their own childhood traumas and whatever it is that they are going through. And you let what that person do stay on your heart and stay on your mind. Y'all, it's just like, it's gonna weigh you down. You're just gonna be living in somebody else's hell of whatever emotions that they're dealing with, that they projected onto you in whatever way they did. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna talk about how to actually forgive. And for me, it was learning about narcissism and mental health and a lot of different things like childhood trauma, different type of attachment styles, y'all. Just a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't know about. That's one thing I do love about this generation and like living in these times. We have so much access to resources to learn how to navigate life. I feel like it's so much free psychology online that you can like just like literally like free Wi-Fi on the phone or the computer. Go to the library. Like, you can learn so much just by researching things yourself online. Like, we all have access. I'm not gonna say all of us, because yeah, but at least here in America, I feel like most of us have access at least to a free library to go and use a computer, you know. So it's just like me learning about mental health, just period, and some psychology things helped me to see how other people mind work, and also getting closer to God, reading the Bible more. That also helped me to understand life, you know. And I'm not trying to put my religion onto nobody, because I don't do that, but I do believe in God, and I really feel like that helped me. And before I even got into like reading my Bible and stuff like that, and getting a closer relationship with God, I was like more on like the new age spirituality stuff. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I was like more on that type of stuff, and that stuff did help me too. But like that was my like first introduction into just like listening. I was like watching videos about like how to listen to my intuition and different stuff like that, and it led me into a whole bunch of other things, you know. But I feel like understanding people and being empathetic is gonna help you be forgiving. And one thing I want to say, another thing, like actually I got a few points. I want to say that forgive and forget, I do not believe that. Because if you forgetting, what's the point of you like forget, like, did I say that right? If you gonna forget it, what's the point of forgiving? Like, no, you need to remember, because you need to take the lesson from the situation. I feel like it's a lesson in almost everything. Like, I feel like it's a lesson in almost everything we go through in life. So ain't no reason for you to go through something and then try to forget it. I feel like there's a lot of energy in the wrong direction. Trying to force yourself to forget something, you know what I'm saying? Like, trauma can make you like forget stuff, but trying to force yourself to like forgive and forget, I just think that's unhealthy. And I think that's just like, I just really don't think it's reasonable. The next thing that I want to say is forgiveness does not mean that that person is like right, or what was done to you was okay. That's not what forgiveness means. You don't even have to tell the other person or people that you forgive them, because it's not for them. It's for you to understand what happened. And I was talking about what I'm about to say now. I mentioned this in a TikTok video I had made, but I feel like a lot of times you have to emotionally detach yourself from situations that happen, so you can just look at the situation at hand. Like, take yourself and your feelings up out of it, and just, you know, just take it for what it was, you know what I'm saying, and move on. Like, move on. Learn, grow, heal, move on, y'all. Like, move on. It's okay to feel your emotions. You need to feel them, but not forever. You don't need to feel those negative emotions for a prolonged period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can even put you into depression. Like, why are you gonna allow yourself to fall into depression because of what somebody else did? We ain't gonna do that, y'all. Like, we not gonna do that. I don't want to sound like harsh, but no, y'all. Like, really, I don't want y'all to let other people get you down. Other people had let me get down before. Like, I've been there before. Like, my most toxic relationship, y'all, I was so drained and so over, like, that whole thing. Like, I was so tired of arguing all the time. Like, it's just no, y'all. When you hold on to the stuff that other people do to you, it just don't make you feel good, period. And I want y'all to feel good. That's the whole point of this channel, is that, like, help other people feel good. So yeah, I think this is the last thing I want to say. I'm not sure, but the last thing I want to say is forgiveness does not equate reconciliation. Like I said, you don't even have to tell the other person that you forgive them. You can just do that yourself and move on. Like, you don't gotta forgive somebody and then be like, okay, well, since I forgive them, I need to give them another chance. No, that's not what it means. Like, that's just not what it means. That's not what it means. You don't have to do that. So yeah, because I like, my sister one day, she had saw a post on Facebook and she was reading the comments and she was telling me, like, what people were saying one time. I think it had something, yeah, it definitely had something to do with forgiveness. And the people were saying some crazy stuff, and I'm just like, stop telling people stuff and y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. Like, a lot of people do not know what they be talking about. Like, no. And I think some people just be narcissistic themselves, and so they intentionally give bad advice to other people, and that shit is, I'm trying not to curse, but that's evil, y'all. Like, that's evil to intentionally give people bad advice or wrong advice. Not saying everybody do it intentionally, but for the people who do, you're going to hell. Like, that is just evil. That's evil. I don't like evil stuff. I don't. It makes me mad. But I feel like that's all I had to say. I guess the last thing I can tie into this is, when you do go through that process of forgiving, if you go about it the way I just said, where I learned a lot about mental health and psychology and stuff like that, once you know, move on in life, make sure that you're able to start, you know, having discernment about people's character, and take your time with getting to know people, whether it's friendships, you know, like relationships with coworkers at work, or romantic relationships, y'all. Like, whatever it is, take the time to actually get to know people, so you won't even try to have to forgive somebody else for doing something to you. Yeah. I think I hit all my points, though. If I didn't, I add some down in the comment section. Y'all can add something down below. If you got any questions, you can ask them down below. Yeah, so make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe for me. Turn your notifications so you can know the next time I post, and see y'all next time.